5 seconds. If you've ever hit the like button, put a one in the comments. Okay. It's a lot. Okay. Looks like there's a lot of people here who have streams. Okay. So if you are here, tell me if you remember your first Millie. One in the comments if you remember your first Millie. If you can remember your first Millie, tell me what gift gave you your first Millie. Bree said no. Mercedes remembers a dragon, a wheel. Okay. 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 A castle. Okay. I have a story, guys. So this is a true story. I got my first Millie on this app from the rapper and actor Ray J. True story. Ray J took my Millie. He was on Meet Me last year, going kind of crazy in the Meet Me streets, and he took my Millie with 2 dragons and a whole bunch of other things. True story. That's how I got my Millie. And I remember how big of a deal it was, how amazing it felt. I felt like, oh my God, I've arrived. I hit my first Millie. The sky is the limit, right? So just coming in, welcome to Save the Date with Travel Bae. This is a very special edition. I have some of you guys' favorite streamers on this app who have reached some major milestones. We have Mercedes, who just celebrated hitting 100 Millie, huge accomplishment. We have Truly, who is literally seconds away from hitting his 200 Millie. We have Riot on today, who is celebrating his 300 Millie. And you guys may know last week the app kind of went crazy. There are 3 streamers who actually hit their 400 Millie in one freaking week. One of those people actually took the other person's 400 Millie. Talk about support. You had Charismatic hit her 400 Millie. You had Missy hit her 400 Millie. And we had Waldo, who became the number 3 person on this platform to reach 400 Millie. Insane. So if you guys are ready to listen to some great stories, we're going to talk about celebrating huge milestones. If you're just coming in, if this is your first time being here, make sure you hit the star. Make sure you fave everybody that comes in the box. Make sure if you are a streamer, let people know that you're a streamer. Let's fave each other. Let's go crazy with the love and support on this app. I'm super excited for you guys to be here. So we have our first guest coming on. I was going to go in order 1, 2, 3, 4, but Charismatic is here. She has something that she has to get to, so I appreciate her for coming in. She's going to be our first guest. So if you guys are here and you're here to support Shar, go ahead and spam her emojis in the comments. I'm going to bring her in first. So welcome to Save Today with Travel Bae, guys. You just guys just get here. Hey, boo.
Well,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just trying to be safe. There we go. Okay, better. I had to switch phones and my iPhone wasn't having a service. So, hi everybody in the comments. Let me get a 1. Let me see the audience right now. Thanks for having me, girl.
Who's here? Let's see who's out here.
Mercedes, what's up, Queen? Okay.
That's it.
Right? That's it. Yes. I think there's more. They just now getting here.
Okay, so I'm going to mute myself because I can hear your Bluetooth. I don't want to echo. So if you would please just let us know when you first came on the platform. Okay. You guys, you're just coming in. Make sure you guys it's still echo, but that's okay. I'll mute myself. Yeah. Okay. So if you would just introduce yourself to us, let us know when you first came on the platform, when you first came on, like what you thought about the app, what your goals were, and how it actually feels when you hit your 400.
Okay. So my name is Charismatic, and I've been on this app coming up on 4 years. And when I first got introduced to this platform, I was fresh out of prison and working at a gas station. And I was looking for somebody to hang out with, somebody to just somebody who wasn't, living down that lifestyle of just stuff I was trying to stay away from. So I popped on and I just scrolled across the live tab. And when I seen the live tab, I was like, yo, is this real? And I just remember getting onto somebody's stream and talking with them and things like that. And then I just knew from the very first day that I was on this platform that it was for me. And I knew that I was going to be successful. I was also going to school for business entrepreneurship at the time, taking marketing classes and things like that. So I used to stream from the campus in between classes and things like that. So I feel like I just really applied the things I was learning in my business class, and I was just applying it to the app. And just, you know, communication's always been something I've been very good at. I've been a very social butterfly my entire life. So now I found a way where I can be out and talk to all these people, and I didn't even have to leave home. So it was just, I mean, I fell in love with it the first day I ever got on this app.
Now, 4 years is a long time, so I know you've seen a lot of things change on this app. So what are some of the changes that you've seen that you're the most excited about?
The changes, I mean, of course, the POF, when POF came to the app, it really kind of blew up the amount of people that was on the live. And you know, it was like the more and more people that came, the bigger the platform got. When I first started streaming, like, yo, we wasn't doing battles, we didn't have boxes. Like, if you wanted to see somebody else while they were streaming, you were streaming, you literally had to go to your other phone. It was just a different type of environment, different type of vibe. I feel like the app has definitely got more competitive in a way. The verses have kind of changed the game of the dynamics on here. So a lot of people, you know, couldn't really hang with that. And for the other ones, it really has flourished us and, you know, made us hit different milestones. So I think for me, since I've been on here for so long, I think one of the best things that I've been excited about is obviously just watching people hit their milestones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've literally watched everybody's journey. I've literally watched everybody's journey on here. Waldo, Truly, you know, just everybody that, you know, my peers around me on this platform, I have literally watched them hit massive milestones. So it's just been, you know, it's been a blessing because I know how I felt when I was smacking these milestones, and to be a part of everyone's and to watch them. I mean, I love to see someone else win on here. So that's just where I'm at.
Okay, so if you had any advice that you would give to a new streamer or someone who's looking to really improve their streaming platform on this app, what advice would that be?
Consistency, man, consistency. You know, the difference between me and a lot of people is I stream every day, all day, 10, 15 hours a day. Now, obviously, some of your guys' life doesn't allow you guys to do that. Maybe you've got kids or a full-time job and things like that, but you always want to make a couple hours for the platform. And when you're not on other people's lives, I would highly recommend just going to other people's functions. Go get yourself on some shows so that you can network and you can get yourself out of there. You know, don't be embarrassed or stay away from people's streams because you don't care what it looks like or things like that. I would say go around the app and, you know, introduce yourself, hop in people's date boxes, have an intellectual conversation, earn people's favorites, go to favorite parties, things like that. And also just be yourself, you know, let things come as they're supposed to, don't force it. And just be true to yourself. And that way you never really have things to worry about, and stop trying to be with all your gifters. Like, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but yo, someone comes in and drops 1,000,000 diamonds. That doesn't mean they're best for you, or that you have to, you know, give them like all the, you know, I see a lot of things that come around manipulation and things like that, you know, and that's just a bad look for anybody. And you're taking from people who are believing in something that you could have with them, and you don't have to do that. Like, you can be these people's friends and you can give them encouragement and support that they need without, you know, manipulating them or trying to just suck every dollar out of them. You know, if you've got somebody who just came in the app and blow you up on diamonds, you know, you should be excited when they want to stream. You should be giving them advice and things to look out for, and you should allow them to enjoy their growth in their platforms like you have, you know. So I just be friends with your people, get to know people on this app, and just, you know, take a look at who you have around you. You know what I'm saying? Because people will always show their motives if you give them enough chance for it. So
True. That listen, guys, if you're just coming in, welcome to Save Day with Travel Bay. We have Charismatic, who is in the box right now, who is celebrating just hitting her 400 milli. She's been on the platform for 4 years, one of the top streamers on here. How many faves do you have? I mean, you have a lot of faves.
yeah, I think I just hit 208. I think I just hit 208,000 favorites, and we're going up. So everybody in here who doesn't know me, if you guys could bless me with that favorite, you can never have enough favorites. Yeah, and I just want to say shout out to Missy and Waldo. It was like a while, you know, when I kind of changed my platform and changed. You know, I went from being turned up on this app every day, drinking and hyping and, you know, wild and stuff like that. So when I really changed my platform to just from being that lit person to now we do church streams, we do Bible studies, we read devotion, and I'm drinking Pedialyte with my friends and things like that. It's kind of shifted my audience a little bit. But shout out to I was hustling for it. I was hustling to be one of the fourth person on the app to hit 400 milli before Waldo soared past me. We all knew that was coming, right? So shout out to Waldo. You know, he is where he's at for a reason. He streams every single day. He puts in just as much as hours as I do. Shout out to Missy. You know, these milestones are huge for us. So thank you for everybody who's in here, everybody who has you know, even came by my stream, not just the gifters, but you know, the support, because y'all are the ones when my lives ain't lit, y'all are the ones talking to me, checking in on me every day. Like, I live for that, and I'm very grateful for it. So if I miss y'all comments, I know there's times where people come in and they're like, Shar, we try to comment to you and the comments are going crazy, and you guys get kind of turned off about that. So I'm trying, but just stick tuned and stick with the comments and stuff like that, because I'm very grateful for every last person who's ever even came in and said hi to me.
Great. Everything you said has been so great, guys. If you're just coming in, welcome to Save the Day with Save the Day with Travel Bae. Now, I do know that you have a feature show. I do want you to plug that so people can know when to check it out.
Yes. So I have tattoos. Obviously, you can see I'm super blasted up. If you guys have tattoos, then I want to hear the story behind them. I know that every one of my tattoos has a huge meaning to me in my life and my journey. So if you guys have tattoos, if you guys know anybody who's tatted up, definitely recommend my show so that we can get you on and we can just hear the story behind your tattoos. And also I do church streams every Sunday at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm not in front of the camera. I just go to church live and I allow you guys to see what's been changing my life and shaping me. And we just added Bible study on Wednesday nights for recovery. So there's a lot of people who relate to my journey on sobriety and recovery and things like that. So Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. you can just come hear the word, and just, you know, for the ones who are not too churchy, you can come and just get a little bit of, you know, wisdom, and not for all you ones who are spiritual or whatever, but just believing in a higher power will really change your life. So I give God all the glory in here.
Love it. So that your Sunday at 8 a.m. or p.m.?
So that's going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 11, 12, 2. Yeah, 2 o'clock Eastern Time.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I know you have to get somewhere. I really appreciate you for coming in. So last question. How are you celebrating hitting 400 million? Are you having a party? Are you getting a heavy? Well, actually, I think you already celebrated.
I think, well, really, when the 400 millis happened, we just kind of celebrated in stream and things like that. I'm already at about to be at 406, so you know, I don't know if everybody, you know, who's going to pull up things like that. So I just kind of go with the flow, and you know, I'm a daily streamer, so we're celebrating every day. Each milestone we hit, we celebrating it like it's the newest one. So we're hitting 406. We've got also, I want to plug real quick. Thanks for letting me be on the show, Travel Bae. I love you so much, and I've got the big battle royale. PYT's hosting a battle royale this weekend, so I am in it. My first round is tomorrow night, so come check out the fun, man, and make sure you guys favorite PYT for all her hard work and just getting all of us streamers in there as well.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I know you have somewhere to go. I really appreciate you for coming in. You guys, make sure you hit Charismatic with a favorite. Go by her stream. I don't know how she has so much energy the whole time she's streaming, but she is a vibe. So thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
And workout streams, guys. We're also doing workout streams 5 days a week, so you guys can come. We're doing meal prep, things like that, and just getting our life healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's 2022, and so some of y'all be struggling with weight and things like that. I've recently lost about 150 pounds, so I'm taking that seriously. Thank you so much. So this year is not about, you know, my journey. It's more or less helping others achieve their journey through surgery, through, you know, eating right, through whatever. So if that's something you guys are struggling with, please tap in with me and let's like actually get some stuff into plan so we can, health is wealth, you know, health is wealth for sure.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to have you on. I really am. Thank you. I know you had a lot going on. I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, guys, if you're just coming in, welcome to Save the Day with Travel Bae. We're celebrating some of the biggest milestones that you can hit on this app. Of course, the first thing you have to do is you have to hit the live button, right? Before you can hit any streamer goals, you got to go live. So if you're on this platform and you're contemplating going live, you may be a gifter right now, you kind of go into different people's streams, you're a little nervous. My advice would be just hit the live button. And so the first thing you have to do is you have to hit the live button. And then you have to take your time and be really diligent in streaming. And the first milli is one of the biggest milestones a lot of us hit. And then there's these other milestones that may seem like we may not get there, right? Like Mercedes, right? She just hit 100 milli. I don't know if y'all can wrap your heads around that. That's a lot of diamonds. That's a lot of love and a lot of support. Yes, these are real balloons. That's a lot of support. So, guys, listen, right now, my stream daddy of the show is Camp Life. Now, you may be saying, what is a stream daddy? Well, the stream daddy is the number one gifter of the stream. I plugged them on IG, and I always make sure everyone pays my number one gifter. And I appreciate you guys for being here, showing love and showing support. So, our next person in the box is going to be Mercedes. So, Mercedes, whenever you're ready, you can hop in the box. And you guys make sure to pop some champagne. We got balloon gifts. We got all types of confetti. Just go crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I meant to make sure I bigger earlier. I thought about that once she was done. Mercedes! Hey, beautiful.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Okay. So congratulations on your 100 milli. Now, I know you had your party last week.
Yes.
But I do want to kind of give people a chance to get to know you. If they don't know you, maybe they've been under a rock. This is Mercedes. I remember when I first came on this platform, I was kind of going around trying to feel it out. This lady right here is the real deal. Like streaming, great content, hilarious, such a good vibe, so much fun. So tell us a little bit background on you, when you came on the app, how long you've been on here, and when you typically stream.
I came on here during the pandemic because I used to use this app for dating. I really used to meet people in the inbox and then we'll go out for lunch or something. Not sexual, but I really used to use it for dating because I used to travel a lot. Okay. And that was like the only way to meet people in another state. So during the pandemic, I was sitting there like, I wonder what everybody else is doing because there's not really anything to do. Mm-hmm. So I stumbled across the live button and I seen, all these people live and I was like, I skipped it a couple days and I was like, I wonder what they would think about me, Mm-hmm. So I clicked it and the people were so nice. They were like, you are so beautiful. Oh my God.
You went live before you even went in anybody's stream?
Oh, well, yeah. Actually, that's what I did. I went live. I just pushed it because I was like, I just want to see what it is. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, that's when I started visiting streams, just to meet people. And they didn't believe it was me because of my profile picture. And then I got in the box and it was like, oh my gosh, it is her. I felt like a celebrity when you go in somebody's stream and you gift them and they say your name. I was like, oh my gosh, you just said my name. Oh my gosh. So that's how I really got on the app. And then people would gift me and I never said thank you because I didn't know what it was, So then people would write me on Instagram and say, Mercedes, you're ignoring all the people that's showing you love, but you're talking to the people that's not doing anything. And then I was like, oh, well, how does it work? And somebody explained it to me, and then it was history from there. Like, it was definitely history from there.
Okay. So now when do you typically stream?
I haven't been streaming lately because I went back to work, but at nighttime, probably like 11 o'clock at night or just like a random time.
Okay. And I know you have a feature show for anyone that doesn't know. Can you tell us what your show is about and how long you've been doing it?
My show is Sipping Celebrity with Mercedes. We talk about the latest celebrity tea, the latest celebrity news, any kind of like celebrity gossip. We just go over what the blogs already put out.
Okay. So, yeah. And that's tonight
at 9 o'clock.
Okay. All right. So guys, if you don't have Mercedes saved, make sure you hit Mercedes with the favorite. I promise you guys, you're going to love her. She's so cool, so down to earth. So tell us about how you hit your first milli, and then tell us how you hit your 100 milli.
Okay, so starting out as streaming, I want to say this first. If you are a new streamer or you're a streamer in general, never look at somebody else's numbers, never look at somebody else's accomplishments, never look at what the next person is doing. You focus on whatever is in front of you. You focus on the people that's in your stream. Focus on what makes you happy or whatever is going on in your life. Because when you run your own race, you'll win. But if you're busy looking at somebody else and trying to compete with other people, you'll never be able to catch up. You're going to always end up behind. So all I ever did was I stayed in my own stream. I never really visited other streams. I was just true to myself. And okay. The puppy.
Right. Okay, sorry. It's a celebration. Okay, we're celebrating.
Yeah, congratulations to the carpet. Savage. Thank you for her carpet. But no, always stay true to yourself, and be humble because people will be attracted to you for who you are. right? And before the app was so popping, you didn't have people going around gossiping, saying this and that about, you know, so people really judge you for who you are. But when I hit my first milli, the people that was supporting me, they just loved me. I didn't understand why. I had no, you know, I didn't understand. I'm like, why did these people love me so much? But it was with the castle though. I was in a verse. I was versing this girl, and they was like throwing jets and all kind of stuff. And somebody sent me like 2 castles, and then I hit my first milli, and that's when I got my emojis, the jet and the diamond, because yeah, the jet came from, the jet was the biggest gift on the app outside of the dragon. And back then, if you could send a jet, you had the bag. Like if you could send a jet, you had the bag. So it symbolizes I turned jets into diamonds. So that's what the jet and the diamond.
Oh, cute! I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, like that. Okay.
So
your family name is the queen. Is the queendom.
It's the queendom. Yes, yes. And how that happened was I was sitting at home when I hit my first milli in the pandemic. And I was like, I got to think of a name to call my stream. And then I was like, because Riot had the kingdom. He was the only person on this app that had the kingdom. And if y'all don't know Riot, he was like top tier.
Riot is here, guys. Riot is going to be on the show as well. So you guys, if you're here, stay here. Don't leave. It's going to be lit. Okay, yes. I'm glad you said
Riot was top tier on this app. Like anybody on this app, you would know who Riot was. And so he had the kingdom. And I was like, I'm gonna do the queendom, because there was nobody with a queendom. And I was just like, that sounds elite. So I was like, I'm gonna do the queendom. And my stream was so popping. It was like, as soon as I turned on the camera, it's like they were waiting outside the door to come in.
Yes.
To, you know, support. But the 100 milli, now that was a journey. And let me tell you why it was a journey. Because we started out on the app and it was super fast paced, super crazy, everyone everywhere turning up, and then it slowed all the way down because everything opened back up in the world. And then, you know, the way I streamed changed. Like Charismatic, I used to drink a lot and turn up and stuff like that, and then I calmed down. And people liked you for the same way they met you. So if you're turned up, you got to be turned up all the time. If you mellow, you got to be mellow all the time. So I had to try to find a balance in that. But the 100 milli is finally here. You know, I'm trying to get that 200 milli. But before I go, because I don't know how much time I have, I do want to say this. Like Charismatic said, visit other streams. Don't just look at a person based on what other people say about that person. Go in there, because there's people that I would have never thought I would be friends with until I went into their stream. I heard crazy stuff about a lot of people. And then when I finally met them, I was like, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that might be true to you, you know, however that person is, but that's not, you know, I like that person. They're cool. They're funny. So don't judge people based on what anybody say on this app. Don't talk to people with the airplane emoji like Travel Bays, because they messy in there. Go in there and see for yourself. You might like messy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You might like messy shit. What I noticed, people that have, I'm sorry for cussing, but people that have the most drama in their streams be the most littest streams on the app. You know what I'm saying? Not that her stream is, you know, drama. I'm just using it as an example. Another thing, like Charismatic said, you don't have to date your gifters, people. Just because there's somebody on this app that's a big gifter, you don't have to go in their inbox and say hi. You don't have to do that. And if it is your gifter, you know what I'm saying? You should be happy when you see them going around the app supporting other people. Absolutely. Instead of talking about people, you know, oh yeah, I seen Travel Bay talking to my #1 gifter. I see what she doing. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's that person's money. They can do whatever they want. You should want other people to succeed. That's how you become successful by default. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all.
Okay, so tell us who took your, do you remember who took your 100 million, who took your 1 milli, and who took your 100 milli, even though I know the answer?
Stud Daddy took my 1 milli. She took my 1 milli.
Okay.
Reda Rob took my 100 milli.
Okay.
Yeah, it was lit. Yes. For those of y'all that don't know Reda Rob, that's my #1 gifter. He's very like loyal and genuine on this app. So
love it. Okay, so you guys, she just gave, if you're just coming in, welcome to Save the Day with Travel Bay. I'm talking to some of the littest people on this app, celebrating some of the hugest milestones. Mercedes just hit her 100 milli. We have Truly, who is very close to his 200 milli. Riot, who's 300 milli. We just had Charismatic, who's hit her 4. I don't know if Waldo's here. I don't know if Missy's going to make it because she's on a different time zone, but they both just hit their 400 milli as well. She just gave some great advice on things that you guys can do as streamers. I think everything you said was spot on. I guess tell us what is the one thing that you love the most about streaming?
The one thing that I love the most about streaming is the people in the comments, because you could be going through something in your life that is just crazy, and then you turn on the live and then people will make you laugh and you forget how happy they make you. So that's why for people that's on this app, anyone in here, make sure that you are being positive if you're in a positive stream. You know, spread light if you're in a positive stream. If you in a lit stream that's kind of ratchet, be ratchet, make it fun, be a part of the stream. Like, just for an example, this show right now, I don't know how many people are actually in here. Be a part of the conversation, you know, talk. You guys are what makes the stream what the stream is. Exactly. So it's the people, everybody in the comments, whether you gift me or you don't, if you're talking, that makes me happy, because I could be going through something and I talk about it. You might say something that I never heard before that just changed my life in that moment. So it's you guys in the comments. And one more thing I want to say, listen guys, if there's somebody that you're not too sure about, that, you know, you just like, I don't know, I want to go in there, I don't know about that person, click the stream with your real account and go in there, okay? Don't go in there on a lurker page. Go in there on your real page so they know you was there to check them out. You know what I'm saying? Fave people. Don't be afraid. Click the name, fave them. Who cares what somebody else said about them? Click the name, fave them. If there's somebody in the stream right now that you think is funny in the comments, or you got a crush on, or you want to go see, click the name and fave them. You know, fave the streamer. It's free to fave. You know what I'm saying? So just network. That's all I have to say.
Listen, it's the knowledge for me. It's the queendom for me. I love that. I didn't know the thing about the Jets to Diamonds. I love that, everything you said. So thank you so much for coming on. Listen, Mercedes is, when are you going to get back to your auctions? Let's talk about that board that you had. Remember the dragon, the ice dragon ball? Talk about that, because that was lit.
I actually got that idea from Ray Rob. He was the one that, he was like, you should make a dragon wall. He was like, you should have a dragon coming across, and you know, all that type of stuff. But for those of you that don't know, the blue dragon, the ice dragon, I had a whole wall that was like dragons and, you know, all that stuff all over it, and you had to hit an ice dragon to get on the wall. That was lit.
Listen, you had people going crazy trying to get on their wall. Like, I want an ice dragon. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. If you guys, again, if you don't have Mercedes Fave, please hit her with the favorite. If you see her live, go in there. Her show is tonight. Sipping Celebrity Tea at 9 p.m. EST. Get in there, get her a view, hang out with her for the show, and show her some love.
And make sure y'all talk. All right, y'all.
Right, and say something. Big Daddy's here. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Again, welcome to Save Day with Travel Babe. If Riot, if you're here, you can take the box whenever you're ready. Riot, if you're here. Truly, are you here? Truly, are you? Yay, Truly is here. Okay, we'll go. Okay, we just did the 100. Now we'll do the 200. Exciting.
Hey, what's going on? Yo,
Truly, how are you?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
I'm doing good. So listen, I was in Truly stream last night. I was going through the leaderboard and I was like, who just hit 200? Who's close? How close are you to 200 milli right now?
Shucks, I'm like 300, about 350K. So
okay, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I would not be offended if someone wanted to take his 200 milli during the show. I'm not, no pressure. I'm saying, would it be?
You can find me on eBay, actually.
Okay, so for anyone who's been under a rock, I don't know how that's possible for anybody to be on this platform and not know who Truly is. But could you introduce yourself to them, let them know how you long to be on the platform and when they can typically catch you?
All right, my name is Truly, just Truly. I've been here for about 16 months. I literally actually made 16 months about 3 days ago on the 24th.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I started out from zero, man. Like, you know, like any other streamer or person on this app. I did start out by like gifting on the app and just checking it out, because my whole thing was the verses. That's why I'm a big verse guy. You know what I mean? That's why I love just doing verses. And that was my way to actually meet people and network through the app, was through verses. So I used to just do randoms just to meet a whole bunch of people. Like I didn't care. Like I'm a social person. So I just like, it don't matter if you have like the meanest attitude or the happiest attitude. You know, I'm always open to get to know who you are. So I think that was a good progress on my app. What helped me on the app here. And I think it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It's been fun. It's still a long ride, and I don't see a ceiling at the top. So
exactly.
You know.
Okay. Now I've been caught up in Truly's verses. Sometimes if I see him in a verse, I don't go in there. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't always go in because his energy and he talks so much trash. You're like, I can't let him lose. Like, do you hear what he's saying? Like, you feel like you have to support him. So have you always had that energy when you're doing verses?
No, I didn't actually. You know, I was like, I'm still always been humble. You know, I just you know, as you move forward in the app and people look for things that they want to do, like, you know, network in the app. I feel like that's the best way, one of the best ways to network within the app. You know, even though you have your own stream, you sit in, you join people, people join and you talk to them. But, you know, versus is what gets you noticed, you know what I'm saying? And just talking to people, like that's how people talk across the board. You get to see who's actually supporting people in the app, like actively. And I think that's one thing right there, just the verses. Like, and all the time I like my sisters on here, they've known me for a while. So, you know, every time they try to beat me, try to battle me, like FC, we always just beat her every time. Like, it's just crazy. We have so much fun. The verses are intense, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, the verses are intense. Whether I'm battling friends or randoms, it's intense.
Right. Listen, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It's so much fun. Now, I remember when I first came on the app, there are a lot of people who I felt like were celebrity status, and I would like watch them like, wow, like this person's like so big. And I would come to your stream and you would be in your suit, and he would be at work and he would have his suit and tie on. I'm like, who is this man? This dress so nice. Like, so
I was a concierge before this, you know, well, not before, like right now I've actually like taken on full-time streaming, being that I'm doing things with my family and stuff. It gives me more time for my family and for, you know, here too as well. But, you know, like I've been a concierge for 7 years. So before this, so I've always done my job, you know what I mean, union, just, you know, in the loop, you know, here in New York. And, you know, I actually was just streaming and working separate. And then I actually combined them. You know what I mean? I brought it together. I figured my audience would like, it was something different. You know, I did my verses at home, met my friends, still networked when I was streaming at home. But at work, people just love the professional look. They love everything about that. So it helped me in my stream because it gave me a professional look. It showed people that I was about, you know, I'm serious about the app and that I wanted to be here. And I didn't want to take my toe. I wanted my 10 toes. So, you know, and then,
No, go ahead.
No, and then I just separated. You know, after a while, I felt like, you know, I hit 100 mil. I hit 100 mil. Waldo took my first 100 mil with freaking 3 ice dragons. We were battling each other. It was just like crazy. The comments were going like insane. Then when he took the mill, it just went even more insane. It was just amazing. It was a dope time to be. It was a dope time to just experience. And you know, like right now that I am approaching 200, you know, I just don't know. Like I'm trying to take it easy. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? It could come from anywhere. So I'm just waiting. I'm excited and I'm ready to plan. I'm ready. Oh, actually, I just want to tell everybody, since it's a high chance that I may hit my 200 mil today because I am a daily streamer. So I stream every day and I come here for y'all because I love y'all. I give y'all the energy because I love every soul on this app. Whether you give me a gift or not, I don't care. Like I love you guys, like regardless. And I do have a fave party every Saturday at 1 p.m. So if y'all want to pull up this Saturday specifically, we are celebrating my 200 mil. It's going to be a special 200 mil Saturday fave party. So please, Truly Social Saturday fave party. Saturday 1 p.m. Eastern.
I love that. Now, I was in your stream yesterday, and somebody said from your last fave party, so somebody I think said they got 100 faves from your fave party?
Yes, a young gentleman, his name is JC420. But he told me he came in, he was there from when it started, and I did my fave party for about 5 hours, like 4 to 5 hours, and he told me that at the end he gained about 110 followers. That's from crazy. 110 fans favorites from that. So I told him, you know what I mean, that was amazing. That's one of the biggest You know, that's the biggest amount of faves I've seen somebody get at one of my fave parties. You know what I mean? I do it every week, but you know, just to get that response, people telling me they're getting about 40 to 100. So that means that it's all new people. I do randoms. I gain new people every week. I'm not gonna lie. Like I gain new people every week, you know, and I feel like that gives back that shows moral support to my viewers, to the people that do support me. You know what I mean? I could give them those fave parties and share the faves and share the organic people and the people that's with me, that's riding with me, you know, with them. You know what I mean? I'm not selfish. No one's on this app. You don't own anybody. I don't. Travel doesn't. And those people that support us, they don't own us either. But it's a mutual thing when you see support, and I appreciate that about this app. Like it's like my boy says, love is love. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. Now, guys, if you're just coming in, welcome to Save the Day with Travel Bae. We're talking with Truly, who is going to hit his 200 milli today.
Today.
I know who's going to take it. I'm excited to watch it. I have my assumptions. If I had to guess 3 people, I have a strong 3, but I'm not going to put any pressure on anybody, so I'm not going to say it. But I definitely know it's happening today. If you guys do not have Truly fave, make sure you fave him. He has a fave party on Saturday. What time does the fave party start?
1 p.m. Eastern. This one is special, y'all. It's going to be celebrating my 200 mil to myself and the person that helped, you know, that snatches that. You know what I mean? Because you guys are some bandits out here, man. I'm telling you. So I got to be careful. Somebody gonna snipe me.
It's the sound effects for me. Okay, so listen, I remember when I first came over here watching True, like I say, and I saw him, he was doing his thing already, but it was like I blinked one day and he just took, I was like, what is happening? So what do you think really started you to like really soaring to the level that you are now?
I'll never forget, like, you know, I've always been who I was, solid from the beginning, from 1 to 4 mil, but just you know, into like just connecting, networking with other top badges like Charismatic, you know what I'm saying, and you know, Waldo and Missy. I just felt like I just should go around, you know, the app and support people that actually supported me or just came to my stream and hung out. You know, I felt like you do have to give out to you do have to invest. Like, it's investment. To me, I thought of it as a business, you know what I'm saying? And just investing in people that I actually supported and enjoyed. Like, I didn't just go around the app and gift them, you know, everyone. I supported a lot of people, and these wheels here, they've helped me a lot. But you know, I still was stood to who I was. You know what I mean? I've been through a lot. I've been in a family on here. I've been, you know what I mean? I've been doing different things, but I've always been an independent person, still stuck by what I said. And just like networking, like I said, just networking, like just helping other top badges, you know, just checking them out. Like, they have the clout. Like those where the new people are going, and those are where some of the, you know, the retaining people are going. But you know, I don't know. I just started showing love to a lot of people.
And
but
listen, talking about giving back, True, what's your gifting level at this point? You're like what? Like a 199?
115. I'm 115, and that's like I'm not gonna lie, I've done a lot of emotional gifting, but I don't do that anymore. You know what I mean? I stopped emotional gifting and you know, getting mad and stuff. But you know, I support who I really love on this app.
You support hard. I definitely see that. Mad respect for that. When can we expect your 100 gift to come out?
You can have that by, I'm gonna probably have that in like maybe like a couple of months. I'm taking my time.
I'm so excited. Okay, calm down, Travel, calm down. It's getting closer and closer. So I'm so excited. Okay, so listen, if you guys not have Truly fave, you guys fave him. The 200 million is happening today.
Yeah, like, we have that today. Shout out to my top supporters in here. Some of my top 5. I'm not gonna hold you. My top 5 is in here right now. I didn't even see that, and I appreciate all of you, for real. If it wasn't for everybody that supported me from the beginning to every view down to the top supporter, I love all of you, yo, for real. Thank you.
So, what advice would you have for a new streamer or somebody who really wants to grow themselves on this app? I mean, you gave us a lot, but just something, if you want to just give out some encouraging words to people who are kind of feel like they're not growing as fast as they want to, or things they can try to do.
Just like any one of my other peers would say, you know, consistency, networking, And you, number one, man, you gotta have patience. Some of y'all think that this thing come overnight, and this, I'm telling you right now, it don't come overnight. I'm sorry, not everybody's like Waldo and you know, a lot of people that can move really, really fast in the app, and you know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy, like, you know what I mean? Just have patience, man, because it comes. Trust me, people watch you and people see what you do. No matter if you think they don't, trust me, they do. And just have patience. That's one big thing you gotta have is patience, man. Patience.
Facts. I agree with that. I love everything that you said. Guys, if you don't have him fave, make sure you guys fave him. Truly is 360K away from his 200 milli. Something tells me within the next 2 hours, 340, I apologize. Within the next 2 hours, when are you going live? When can they come see you straight?
All right. Oh, you can actually see me live damn near every day. I'm live every day. You could catch me in the daytime, you know what I mean, from the morning to the evening. You could catch me late night hours with my boy Waldo battling up, having fun. And just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm all over this thing. I'm streaming. As far as live feature, I'm here all day. And look, I put it on your top's top.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I am so excited. If you guys are not encouraged to get online, reach your goals, set these goals, go crazy. The things I've heard repeatedly today is being consistent and actually being patient, worried about your own journey, focus on what you're doing in your stream, entertain the people that are there, and you see what can happen. 100 milli, 200 milli right here. It's a vibe. Okay. Look how he's looking. Are you okay?
Yeah, the thing is that I see your number moving up, and I don't see mine, so I'm like, did I get this money?
Travel Base #1 gifter. Oh, MC. Okay, and listen, let me point out who right now our stream daddy is Savage Mama. My stream daddy is the person who's the #1 gifter of the stream. Everybody, make sure you guys fave my #1 gifter, and make sure you guys fave Truly. Okay. Is it safe for Truly to exit the box, people? I just want to make sure. And what's going on?
I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to you. You know, to you and everyone here, man, just for the support, and shout out to my top, yo. They in here. I love y'all guys.
Now he just exited the box real quick. Okay, if you're just coming in, I'm so excited for today's show. We had Charismatic on, who just hit her 400 milli. We had Mercedes on, who just hit her 100. Truly is going to hit his 200 today. It's going to happen. I'm so excited. Make sure you guys are in his stream to watch that. And next we have Riot, who's celebrating his 300 milli. So Riot, if you guys don't know who Riot is, I don't know where you've been. We had the Queendom, and now it's the Kingdom, and I'm excited.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for being patient, and thank you so much for being on the show.
Definitely.
So, for anybody who for whatever reason doesn't know who you are, can you tell them who you are, how long you've been on the app, and just give them a little bit about your backstory?
Man, I'm Riot. I go by a lot of different names. I go by Riot the guy, Riot the ruler. Man, it's been a wild ride. My journey is absolutely amazing, absolutely crazy. I've been on the app. March will be my 2 year.
Okay.
And the things that we did in those 2 years is absolutely astronomical and crazy, and it's so refreshing to see where the app is now. And a lot of people don't know, when I started the app, when me, Panic, Bop, Role Model, all of us, when we started the app, POF was new. POF had been a company or a live streaming company for 2 months before I started, and I started in March 24th. Role Model started 26. Panic started a couple months after, and we were literally the pioneers for that app. And to see where it is today, and to see where we are today, is absolutely astronomical. Dealing with, Meet Me, getting converted, just like OkCupid, Zeus, and all of that. We were the pioneers for POF. So I was the second top badge. The first top badge was Manu. I was the second top badge to be on the platform. And my journey has always been so it's so. I look at it like a movie. Like I got my top badge in 42 days, and when I tell people that, they be like, "Oh my God," you know. But back then, it was the requirements was 1 mil to have 1 mil and 5,000 faves. We literally had 24 mil, like in 42 days. Like we was going crazy. And if y'all think that's fast, we used to be the fastest to ever do it. And that was our thing. We was the fastest to ever do it. Shout out to Waldo. Shout out to Truly. First of all, Waldo did something that I ain't never seen. You feel me? And I'm like, I took a break, came back, and he was past me. I'm like, yo, I went in this man room and they was like, oh yeah, he on World Star, he verified. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, what's up? Took a break, came back. He was on my noggin. I blinked and he's 100 mil past me. I'm like, yo, like, but I'm so happy, you know, that the app is like that, so people can move. And what we thought back in the day, like when our highest gift was a jet, then our highest gift was a carpet. Now y'all could drop lightning dragons and stuff like that. Yo, the progression of the app is crazy to see, man. And you know, like Truly and Waldo, they call me the OG. So I'm like, I'm the OG. I be chilling. I mean, I be in my own lane because I used to be turned up. I used to be turned up and this, that, and another. And I used to be real toxic. I used to talk a lot of trash. But now that I've, you know, over the 2 years, I've matured in my streaming and I've matured as a person. So, you know, we change and we grow. So like I'm real happy to see the direction of where this app is and see each and every last one of you guys grow. I like to like set myself. I'm the activist of live streaming. I call myself the Muhammad Ali of live streaming, / Malcolm X, because I'll go to war for anybody as me. You know what I mean? So, and the reason I call myself Muhammad Ali, you know what I mean? I was the reigning champ. You get knocked down sometimes, but you can always come back. You can always bounce back and keep going. Yeah. So, yeah, that's.
No. Now, listen, when I first came on the platform, Ryan was a stream that I went into, and I just sat there was like, what in the heck is going on? This man would be standing up in chairs. He was screaming. He was doing magic tricks like dragon, like shit. I was like, what are these people doing? It was just amazing to watch. I mean, I never tried to match his energy. I was just motivated to just want to stream. The energy has always been through the roof. If you guys don't have Riot Fave, make sure you hit him with the favorite. I promise you will be highly entertained. Man. And he says he took a little break, but listen, there's no way you are Riot and you're not going to continue to grow on this app. We know that's happening. Definitely. So man, I'm excited to see where you go next.
Well, next for us is just, you know, just building a safe space, man. So like tonight is my trial run for my featured show. So it's called Respect the Mic. A lot of people don't know, but I am a poet. I do poetry in the real world. So tonight at 8, we're gonna do Respect the Mic, and it's a poetry show. And I told them I chose that time spot for a reason, because I love Judge's show, and then Judge has now, you know, his show is complete, and I wanted that time slot to continue that, you know, that mode. But it's gonna be a poetry show. Tonight is the trial run. We got great artists coming out, great poets coming out, and it's gonna just be a fun time. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Shar. I got a funny story about everybody that been in the box.
Okay.
Me and Shar, bro. I love Shar. When I first came on, and we was always battling and this, that, another. Shar got mad at me, and Shar blocked me for like 6 months. She got mad at me. Yeah, she got mad at me because I called her broke, and she was sending gifts and stuff, and I called her broke, and I think I shot against her or something like that. And yeah, she blocked me for like 6 months, but we are cool. You know, we have hashed it out. Mercedes didn't tell you the real story. She changed it to the Queendom because she wanted Riot, and then just playing. But she wanted, she wanted to be, the Queendom, the Kingdom, and then she shot her shot. I didn't know she was shooting her shot, and then when I shot my shot, she curved me for a stick figure. So Truly, I remember Truly back in the day with his suit on, running around. He when I tell you I'm proud of him because when he started, he didn't start with the right type of people.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up with the right type of people, if that makes sense. He understood, he understood, he assessed the situation, and he grew to who he is today.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just love, man. I just love each and every last one of y'all, and let's just continue to grow. I had to do, bro. Look, it's all love, bro. And I never told you that, because you know who you used to rock with, and you know what happened, and all of that. And I never had a chance to have that conversation with you, but I'm definitely proud of you and for where you at and what you do and what how you is. And y'all know, man, if y'all ever see anybody on my IG story, just know that they gonna be deleted in hours. I'm like, and I will protect this app by all means, man. I love each and every last person in here, and I'm still gonna be me. You feel me? But I really do. This community saved my life. Waldo, you're corny. So, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all I have.
Okay, I love everything you said, smart guys. You just coming in. Welcome to Save the Day with Travel Bae. We have Riot in the Box. We're talking about celebrating some of the hugest milestones that you can reach for on this app. Mercedes with 100 milli. Truly, I will say his 200 milli is going to happen today. Make sure you guys fave Truly and be in the stream once this is over. And Riot, who's celebrating his 300 milli. We had Shar on earlier, who just hit 400 last week. And next week we'll have Waldo on, who's going to talk about his 400 milli. So is there any advice that you would give, being that you are one of the OGs on this app? Is there any advice that you give to someone who's thinking about hitting the live button, who's already going live, or just kind of feeling like they're not growing as fast as everyone else? What advice?
Yeah, definitely, man. Just like all of them, everybody's gonna say, man, so you gotta stay, first of all, you gotta stay consistent. Second of all, you gotta stay in your own lane when it means mindset. Don't look to your left, don't look to your right. Just focus on your stream and what you got going on. Third, this is an app of clout. You gotta stay relevant. I don't care about everybody talking you clout chasing, all of that. Yo, if you're not in the mix, you not relevant. You gotta be in the mix. You gotta be where it's popping, when it's popping, whatever the case may be. You will see me, and you'll see my son, you'll see Panic running around this. Anything happen, we run around, we in the box, we this.
And you know me because I'm coming.
Because clout runs the app. It's clout and diamonds. That's it. That's just what it is, man. You gotta stay relevant to be relevant. You gotta network. And the things is, streamers we remember our milestones, man. My first milli was a collective. Yo, Jules, she came in my box, and she was like, yo, we gotta get him to a milli. I'm like, what? You gotta get to a milli. Come on, y'all. She started motivating the stream, and then they was throwing little gifts. She got mad. She loaded up and threw 300K. And we ain't have nothing but carpets and jets, and she just made it go crazy to get me to that first meal. And when I got to that first meal, it cap. She didn't. All right, moving on. But once you got that first meal, you remember all of them. Like my 100 meal. My 100 mil was took in the battle royale, and when the app had a battle royale, and my community was going crazy. And Marty Party sniped my 100 mil with a castle, recorded it in slow-mo to make sure I knew. I was I was like,
Wow, that's
gonna
crazy.
like we're in the middle of a battle royale. We trying to win the battle royale. He was worried about the 100 mil. So shout out to Marty for taking my 100 mil. My 200 mil was took by Sabrina. She sniped my people with 4 or 5 dragons, something like that. My biggest millie was my 50 millie, and it was Kyla. It was Kyla. She was like, "You ready?" And I was like, "What?" And she rolled 6 dragons. And I was like,
What?
yeah. And then that was my 50. My 100 was Marty. My 200 was Sabrina. And my 300, like upon coming back, I was chilling. Upon coming back, we was going. Jenny was in there, you know, rolling wheels, about to swipe to the dragons and drop, because she told me to go live. She was like, you hadn't hit your 300? I got you. Go live. And I'm like, what? And Jenny told me to go live. So she was doing the wheels. All of a sudden, Panic Corny behind came out of nowhere and dropped the lightning dragon and a jet to steal it. But it's those moments, man. It's those streamer moments that you will always have. Like, just, it's okay to, there's many days that as streamers, we talk to ourselves. Ain't nobody in here. We look, it's a mirror. Talk to yourself, vibe out with yourself, play music or whatever you got to do. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay on. And a lot of things I see about these new streamers is y'all don't like to restart. You listen, you get your 500 views, this, that, another, your live starting to get stale. When it's not no comments, restart. It gives you a fresh notification. It gives the people that was lurking, they got to get their behind back in there. They got to say hey again. They got to talk again. The people that, because some people use your live as a podcast. Some people turn you on, have you in your ear while they working, this, that, another. Please use the restart. Restart your stream, because y'all be running 6-7 hours for nothing. Like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's you matter to somebody. I just want you to know that you matter to somebody. To somebody, you're a celebrity. To somebody, you're an idol. To somebody, you make them smile. When I tell you, some of you streamers have saved me when I was depressed. I've had stories of how some people, some person, I could literally get him to come here. Like, he's on tag now, but he told me, and this is why I never stopped streaming. He told me he came into my live and he had the gun to his mouth. He don't even know how he clicked into my live. Like, wow. It's literally, he had a gun to his mouth and I had Savage out. And if y'all remember Jay Harmony, he'll tell you the story himself. Jay Harmony said he had a gun to his mouth. He was ready to go. You know what I mean? He was ready to go. And he came in, I was Savage, and he was like, I couldn't stop laughing. Like, he was laughing and crying. Oh, wow. Like, you don't know what you do for someone. You don't know what your existence does for someone or what your stream does for someone. You guys are therapy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to take too much time. I'm talking too much. But
well, thank you so much. So we got 15 minutes left. We got to bring in Waldo. Thank you so much, Ryan. You guys, if you don't have him fave, please hit Ryan with the favorite. This is turning into a fave party. If you leave out the stream and you don't have at least 20 favorites, you're doing something wrong. Hit Ryan with the favorite. Thank you so much. I am so excited. I cannot believe that he's really here. I have been harassing this man relentlessly. I tagged him in the post. He's probably like, I didn't tell you yes. Waldo!
What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? How are you?
How are you, love?
I'm all right.
Okay. If you listen, I'm not gonna hold you. If you don't know who this person is, you're doing something wrong. But it's okay. We can get it fixed today. It's gonna be okay. Fave Waldo, he is a vibe. If you are up and you don't have anything to do, or you're wondering where you should be, everybody is in his stream. So just join us over there. So give us a little bit tell us about yourself. What brought you to this app, and how in the heck you are killing it every single day?
So the way I came is actually, it's really different from like the other stories I heard of how people join this app. Like, people came to meet each other and stuff. But I was actually streaming on Instagram Live, and I was just you know, doing my thing, making people laugh, entertaining them. And then somebody reached out to me, a top badger, and he's like, listen, you know, I like the way you entertain these people, and, you know, you're out here doing it for free. Like, why don't you come on this app? And, you know, you could potentially profit from this, that. And I didn't believe him. I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed on Instagram, and he hit me up about 6 times. You know what I'm saying? 6 times. And then there was one day I just folded. I was like, you know what? Let me give this guy a chance. He's trying too hard to like get me on this app. Like, let me see what it's about. So I came on this app and I literally studied it for a little bit. Like, I went to different streams, watched how people moved, and I was like, you know, trying to like find a way how I could like get myself out there now. You know what I'm saying? So I started like doing random battles and like, you know, dipping and dabbling everywhere, you know, supporting people. You know, like, it was a rocky start. Like, everyone thinks it was like all smooth just because like, you know, I grew fast or whatever. But like the beginning was kind of tough for me because like people weren't coming back, and like I didn't really like, you know, I wasn't really entertaining people like that. I was like sitting back. I was like, you know what? I dropped this. They're gonna come back. This, that, you know. But you know, my thing is I just love making people laugh. You know, that's my thing. That's what I specialize in. So like, I try and not to like, you know, be boring, you know, or like sit back and slack. Like, I always bring in the energy, you know, and that's what made me like grow. You know what I'm saying? So like, I try and do the most to just put a smile on someone's face, you know. And honestly, if you told me how I got here, I would be like, I don't know. If you want me to be honest, I have no idea. I can't even tell you. I don't know.
Energy. I'm telling you, you have this energy about you that it's like you go in there, you're like, I'm gonna go in for a few minutes and I'm gonna leave. You can't leave. It's so much going on. It's insane. It is pure insanity. So, and I've talked to you the last couple of days, and you've given out some of the best advice I've ever heard anyone give out. You're so raw with it, and it's a lot of knowledge I feel like you have that you can really give to people who are new on the app, trying to grow their stream. So what type of advice would you give us?
Starting off, like you know, everybody wants to be successful on this app. And when I came on this app, I wanted to catch all waves of audience. So I was doing these crazy streams. You know, I started sacrificing time outside my real life to be on here. So I would want to catch the morning people, the afternoon people, the night people, because, you know, not everybody could be on the app at the same time. You know, so if you really want to capitalize, you got to try and get all waves of audiences. You know, I call it the 3 waves: the morning people, the afternoon, and the night. You know, so when I started off, I started like doing these crazy hours, and then I sort of shifted into like the nighttime streaming, because I felt like that's where people really like, you know, they're just settled in, they're in bed, they're bored, this, that. So I was like, you know what, let me switch it up. While everyone's live in the daytime, I'm gonna go live in the nighttime while everyone's like, you know, watching and stuff. Thank you guys, thank you everyone. And my thing is, look, it's all about time and content, all right? And you can't lack one of them. Because it's either you're going to have the time and no content, or you're going to have the content and no time. But if you find a way to balance that out, then you're obviously going to go really fast on this app. You know what I'm trying to say? Some people, they can't improvise. So honestly, write down some topics, something you could talk about, so you could keep the motion going, you know? Like the thing I see the most that happens on this app, which is why people lack, is because they sit down and they have nothing to talk about. Now they're just staring at a screen, but there's always something to do. You could jump in a verses, you could do a random, you could put people in the box, you could open your date box, and they're coming out with new features which will give you like more of a chance to capitalize, you know? So like, yeah, you got to like study the room, and you got to know like, well, what's going to get your people going, you know? But if you're over here just focused on like, you know, diamonds and stuff, and you're just looking at your number and you're like, yo, 80K gold, this, that, like, I'm be honest, nobody wants to hear that, you know? Like, as much as you have like your supporters, your day ones are going to support you no matter what, but you also want to bring in the new people, right? So what do you have to do? You have to either entertain them or educate them, you know? And that's what's going to make you grow. But if you're focused on the other things, then you probably won't succeed, to be honest with you, you know? Because at the end of the day, you know, everyone's growing on this app, you know, at their own pace, but you just got to find a way to be different. I didn't want to be like everybody else, so I took off all my bouncers a couple months ago when, you know, all my bouncers started fighting with each other. And then, you know, it started leading, and then it just led me to a whole different path, you know? And then I was just like, you know, I guess we'll just move like this. And then, you know, I let all the people in my streams, even the ones that aren't wanted because, you know, they got something negative to say, but I'm just disconnected from all that. So like nothing really bothers me or phases me, you know?
Right.
But that just comes with the game, you know?
Yeah. You said something to me the other night that was it was one thing that stuck in my head that I never even thought about. and you may not even remember because you said a lot. You said that people should go live like they're trying to hit their first milli. Like you should go live like this 85 milli is 0. And I was like, dang.
100%. And I'll tell you why. Because when you set a goal and you hit that goal, you start getting comfortable, right? And then with comfortability, you're gonna fall off. So every time I achieve a mil or I hit my goal or my milestone, I'm back on 0. You understand? And that's why I kept going and going. I never stopped. You know, some people they're like, okay, I hit my mil, you know, I'm gonna go live in like 2 days or a week. Or it's like, you know, you start getting comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable. Like the more you go, the more you grow. You know what I'm saying? So I always look at it like I reset. Every mil I hit, I'm back on 0. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be if you wanna grow on this app and you wanna make it somewhere. Don't look at the number. Don't even like. I don't look at my number when I'm streaming, to be honest. Like I don't be like, yo, we're like 100K away. Like it might happen here and there, but like I really don't focus on that. I focus on making like entertaining my supporters and just making sure everyone's having a good time. I give them
support. I'll be honest now, your support makes it easy not to look at the numbers because y'all are in there doing some crazy things. It's the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million streams for me. But I love it. I think it is so, listen, if you guys really, it's so much that you guys can learn from Waldo. Like it's a little toxic, yeah, but I like a little toxic. It's good. Like it's always something going on. I think the funniest times when I'm in your stream is when you have the boxes going and people are trying to sort through things. You're just sitting there like, just chilling.
I like giving people like, the option to come and express themselves, and no matter how they do it, I'm not going to say everyone expresses themselves the best way, but when you make people that comfortable to sit there and talk and have fun with each other, then that's when you start growing together, but a lot of people get like, oh, you're clout chasing. I'm not putting you in my box, this, that, or they just want to sit in their streams by themselves the whole time. You're not really showing your people that, that it's their platform too. Like, your platform is their platform. So y'all could just prosper together, So I give everybody the option to come and express themselves and have fun and turn up and all that,
Yeah, I love it. So guys, listen, if you're just coming in, this is Save Day with Travel Day. We're talking to Waldo, who he passed 400 million. What are you like for what now? 420, 430, something probably. But
I don't even know.
The thing I really want to point out is that this man is number 3 all time on the app. Now I versed him the other day. I didn't realize he had just hit it. So I was like, it probably is like I was trying to chase the clout, which I wasn't, but I just happened to come in and he literally had just hit number 3. And you talked about how that really wasn't something you thought was going to happen, but everybody else knew it was going to happen. So like, how did that moment feel for you?
Honestly, to be honest, it didn't even hit me yet. Like I remember literally because, I started in April of 2021. And all I remember is sitting down and looking at the leaderboards and all these like great streamers. And I'm like, yo, I want to be like this. Like, yo, like, how do I get like this? And I'm watching them and I see all their supporters. I'm like, yo, I got to do something now. Like, I got to find a way to stand out. So, I started jumping in randoms, doing my little thing, making people laugh and stuff. And then now that like I'm at this like milestone, it still really didn't hit me yet, to be honest with you. But I look at it like I'm still on 0, to be honest, because I'm not done. Like I keep telling everybody I'm just getting started, and they think it's a joke, but it's not. Like I'm really just getting started,
right.
And like I'm on all gas, no brakes right now. So I'm gonna just keep doing, what I've been doing. I'm have fun, But I don't want anyone to ever feel like they're clout chasing or anything when they come to the platform, because that like Raya said, it's literally we're all here for some type of attention, whether it's from one person or a million people. We all want, we're all on the same page. Like we're all chasing the same thing. We're having fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing. Like I never thought it would be like this. I thought this app I think it's very underrated, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people don't know about it. Yeah. And I thought it was
so blessed to be on this platform. Sometimes it gives me chill bumps just thinking that you have people who come into your stream, especially you. I don't know if some people, if we don't let this sink in, we have people who come into our streams who gift us in a way that our closest friends that we've known for our entire life would never.
Exactly.
Have you ever sent one of your friends a $900 image? Like, think about it. Like, no.
You'd be lucky if they pay for your lunch nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, like, and we fly jets like it's nothing, but that jet costs $100, and people work all week. You know what I'm saying? And that's like
125. Oh, 125. That's my favorite gift.
125. You understand? So like, if somebody flies you a jet like that, or they drop anything on you, you should be grateful for it. And a lot of people don't thank for the EBTs or the fives and stuff, but those count and those add up. You know what I'm trying to say? And if they're willing to go and dig in their pockets for even something you find in between your couch, then that's a blessing right there. Because like you said, a lot of people in real life, like they won't do the stuff that we do for each other on here, and that's 100%. You know, but it's definitely a blessing. You know.
Absolutely. I don't listen. When I thought of this show on Monday, when I was watching everything that was happening last week, I'm one of these people. I am so excited to see people grow in this app. I'm so excited to see people's milestones. I cry for everybody. I'd be so excited. Oh, yes, look at them. And last week I was like, oh my God, if I could get some of these people on this show, because there's so much knowledge that you guys have. And like you say, some people may be afraid to go into a stream thinking they don't really fit in there. And now you guys see these people that we idolize in this app and we think are like so untouchable. They're so relatable, so down to earth. Like you guys could vibe with any person that was on the show today. So I really appreciate you for being here. And is there anything else that you want to say to the stream, to anyone that's in the stream that's thinking about going live, gifting, any advice that you could give gifters, streamers, or anything?
Yes, just don't think too much about it. Just do it. Like, just hit that button, go live. I know some people got like anxiety and like they don't know how to really move, but just go with the flow, because no matter what, just carry a conversation. You know, like we all human. Like you don't have to impress nobody. You don't got to do anything. You just got to have fun with it. You know, I was nervous my first time when I came on this app too. I didn't know what I was doing or who I was gonna come across, or people might just hate me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? But just keep going. Don't give up either. Like I know it gets hard. It gets slow. Be having them slow streams, you know, nothing is really moving, but like it's all just a phase, and then you just grow and you grow and you grow. Like, you know, we all started at 0. That's how you got to look at it. Everybody from number 1 to number 1,000,000, we all started at 0, you know, so we all had those lives and stuff. Just keep pushing, man. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Just keep pushing and have fun with it. Don't think too much about anything, and then you're gonna prosper. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of support on this app, and there's a lot of people watching that you have no idea about. And I have people that have been watching me for months and never did anything, never supported me, just watched me until they finally came in and said, like, I've been watching you for this amount of time, and I think you're a great streamer. And I, you know what I'm saying? They just went black VIP just like that, you know? And I'm just like, wow. And like, you know, they knew everything about me too. And I didn't even know who they were. So like, it was crazy. But yeah, someone's always watching, man. Someone's always watching. Just have fun.
That you said that I love, and I know I'm a person, I stream late night sometimes too, and sometimes you will hear people joke about, well, so-and-so always streams. Waldo always streams. Waldo is killing the game. You can't hit these goals if you're not on live.
I try to tell them, like, they make fun of it, but you know what, it paid off. You know what I'm saying? So now they got no option but to either, you know, join it or just, I don't know, hate on it. It doesn't bother me. Look, I stream a lot of hours. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do it, but there's a purpose behind it. Because I love the feeling I get of making people happy. I love growing. I love winning. You understand? You got to work hard for this. You're not gonna get on for an hour and expect something to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lottery ticket. It could happen, but realistically, I'm on all hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. That's how you hit your milestones. That's how you grow. That's how I grew. So yeah, I had to put the work in. That's it. Same thing with a job. You wanna get paid, do the overtime. You know what I'm saying? Go every day.
Absolutely, exactly.
You know?
Well, I thank you so much, Waldo. Thank you for letting me harass all of you guys to be on my show. This has been the best show I think I've done to date. I am so overwhelmed and so grateful that you guys.
I love the show. I learned a lot. Thank you, and thank you everybody for the love and
you guys make sure to hit Waldo with the favorite. You guys make sure to go to Truly Stream today. He's hitting 200 milli. You heard it here. Sure. And I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. You too. All right. Oh my God, this was so amazing. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I know you guys, listen, you guys are busy. I appreciate you guys for being on here, for making time to be here. Thank you so much, Shar. Thank you. Truly, I'm so excited. 200 milli coming today. I saw all of you guys out here. Whoa, it's Waldo's gift. That's Waldo's gift. But thank you guys so much. I want to say thank you to my stream daddy. And it still was Savage Mama. Number one gift of the stream. I appreciate you so much, Savage Mama. I don't know if you're still here. Make sure you guys fave my top 3. I hope you guys fave every single person that was on the show today. Go check them out. If you stream, put a 1 in the comments. If you see somebody that has a 1, click their name, fave them. There's no reason everybody should leave the stream with like at least 30, 40 faves. Seriously. Thank you guys so much. It's the new gifts for me. It was the clout for me. It was the streamers for me. I was so excited. Oh, wow! Who did that? New stream daddy? Yes, it is 250. Okay. I don't even know who that is. It's the new. Okay, Stream Daddy has been announced. Thank you, Camp Life. OMG. Thank you guys so much. You're still recording. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I first came on this app, like I say, I saw a lot of people on here who I idolized. I thought they were amazing. And I feel like I belonged with these people. And so I would go into these big streamers stream. I became friends with them. Don't feel like you can't go and make friends with people who are 100, 200, 300, 400 million on the boards. They're still people. Like, they still want faves. They still want somebody to hang out with them. We still need somebody to talk to. I still feel like a small streamer. That may sound weird, but I still feel like a small streamer. But I am one to network. I'm all about going into people's streams, trying to spread the love as much as I can, try to make sure I'm there for people, be on people's shows, fave people as much as I can. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. I am so like honored that you guys came on. I really am. 100 really. I know, right? What's very soon, but this was amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now we out. The feature's over too. Let me change my picture because it's after time.